Hi, I'm Jeremiah Pimo, and this in front of you is the world of anime. I would like to talk to you about the history and evolution of Japanese animation. Anime has evolved from its humble post-war origins to, with limited animation techniques, to a golden age of hand-drawn art, to what we know it as now in the modern era of digital dominance and global streaming. Now that we have an agenda for today, or you know what the topic is about, I want to get into the beginning, where it all began for anime back in the 1960s. So, the foundation of anime was built in the post war era, like I mentioned earlier, through the innovative, limited animation techniques of Osamu Tezuka, also known as the god of manga. Tezuka created this anime, Astro Boy, in 1963. And this wasn't just any other cartoon that you saw. It set the structural standard for the entire industry of anime. Because of extremely low budgets back then, because of the war, studios couldn't afford the fluid high frame rate animations that Disney was using at the time, making movies like Snow White. This technique, using fewer frame rates per second, which was 8 to 12 compared to Disney, which had 20 frame rates per second or FPS, this forced the creators to think outside the box. They developed the iconic anime style we know today. This constraint actually allowed creators to focus more on complex, adult oriented storylines. Here are some other animes from the 60s and 70s called Leo the Lion, Alakazam the Great, and Cyborg 009. The golden age of anime was next in the 80s and the 90s, which finally caught the attention of the Western world. So during Japan's bubble economy, money was flowing into the arts. During the same time, during the same time, Studio Ghibli, founded by Hayao Miyazaki, this era marked the first wave of anime in the United States. Many of us grew up with the results of Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and Sailor Moon. And these are animes that maybe you've seen as a child flipping through channels uh, way before. This period was crucial because it turned anime from a niche Japanese export into a multi billion global brand. With the foundation laid out and the world watching, the dawn of the 21st century brought a technological shift of that changed everything. In the modern era, the shift digital to production has made anime more accessible and visually complex than ever before. By the early 21st century or 2000s, almost all the studios abandoned those clear plastic sheets that they used for drawing, and in favor they used the digital ink and paint. While some missed, like myself, the old grainy look that the 90s have, the digital tools now allowed for breathtaking lighting effects and the seamless integration of 3D CGI. You can see this today in shows like in front of you, JJK, where the studio Ufo- Ufotable uses digital layering to create void effects that look like moving paintings. Furthermore, the how of watching anime has evolved. The rise of streaming platforms like Crunchyroll and Netflix have eliminated the wait time for international fans. We no longer have to wait years for a dub, which is anime in the original voicing, so Japanese. We can watch it an hour after it airs in Tokyo. Or today, anime is a dominant force at the global box office. Like the movie, for example, Spirited Away, which won an Oscar in 2003, was a turning point, and as noted by the global market valued at 25 billion. In conclusion, today I talked about the evolution of anime, how so sorry, specifically its birth through Osamu Tezuka limited animations to its global expansion during the hand-drawn era, which consisted of Dragon Ball and the others, and its current status as a digital powerhouse. Whether you are a casual watcher of Pokemon or a die-hard fan of psychological thrillers, it is a it is clear that anime is no longer just a Japanese export. It is a universal language of today, or of universal language of our imagination. From its humble post-war beginnings to the high-definition spectacles of today, anime continues to evolve with every frame, every time, anytime, proving that as long as there is a story to tell, there will be a way or a new way to animate it. Thank you for listening.